Hey everybody, good to see everybody coming into the room today. And Debbie is saying, looking good. Well, thank you, honey. That's a nice thing for you to say. Good to see everybody. And let's see, who else? And Bob Dedes is in the house. We're going to be definitely hearing more from him today on today's live stream. Okay, let's see. Hey, it sounds like my... Check something here. Let's see. Hold on, we're just going to work out some of these. That's why I like to start a little bit early. It sounds like my voiceover's peaking a little bit. Good to see Mark and Jim Pettigrew. Oh, okay, so why? Okay, that's my, that's the track. There we go. Let's back that down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, hey, happy first day of summer. It's I think the weekend here, it's going to be in the low 100s. Yeah. You know what? We are not going to announce it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, Troubadour. And Arad, good to see you. It's always a pleasure. And let's see, David Siddell, Jim Pettigrew, and just gonna see what's going on here. It's kind of a nice group from our friends at Dick's Music Studio. Okay, yeah, I was wondering about that, Mandy. So Mandy joined Super Joyful, and that's a great thing. So I thought it was you. I thought it was you. All right, Les, good to see you. All right. Little pentatonic, you know. Send some. Well, thank you so much, man. It's been a while. And thank you for that super chat. That's always an amazing blessing. Appreciate that. Okay, I like this groove here. Very nice. All right. Okay, I'm gonna wind this down a little bit here. And of course, if it's your first, well, hey there, side view. If it's your first time, this is Simeon, PraiseTracks.com, home of the joyful sound, home of joyful journeys. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. And this is really cool. So this was on the keyboard today. And we've got this today. So I'm gonna put this on the little music rest there so I can just see it right there. All right, let's go. Gonna fade it down here. All right, quick fade. Quick fade. Well, it's so glad to, okay, just breathe, man. Ooh, I got Black Hole. I still got Black Hole from last week on there. Just a little bit does a lot. So let's see, I want to take that off for while we're doing this first thing. So welcome to everybody. Welcome. Man, we've got a lot of people in the house today. It's such a blessing to see everybody. We've got a lot of giveaways today. I tell you what, we're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, Black Hole is still ringing from last week. Yeah, it has a tendency to do that. I'm going to just bump myself up just a little bit. And yeah, so busy week. And we've had, this spring, I think where we are this spring, we've had probably over 100 inches of rain in this season, in this spring season. So, okay, yeah, it was good the way it was. Sometimes it's good just to leave it alone. But we've had about 100 inches of rain, and now the first day of summer, and I think they're forecasting like the weekend is going to be like in the hundreds, in the low hundreds. And it's like, okay, so you go from one door to another door, And here we are, one season. It's like that song, to everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. Everything. Seasons come and seasons go. What I want to do, I want to make sure I've got my list of things to do up here. I have, oh my goodness. So it's been raining 24 hours nonstop. Okay, so funny, it's not funny about, but close to us, we live close to Cincinnati. We live close to Cincinnati, Ohio, home to the Cincinnati Reds. And also we're close to we're in the vicinity of the Ark Encounter. And the Ark Encounter is where they actually built a full-size replica of Noah's Ark. And so during the Cincinnati Reds baseball game over a few days ago, it was raining so hard, and during the rain delays, the Ark Encounter sponsors the rain delays, and so they showed the big picture of the Ark, and there's this huge lightning bolt that came down in the shot, and it was like, that was pretty cool. So I don't see anybody building an ark. So thankfully that we won't have to worry about that. But last week was Father's Day. Last week was Father's Day, and I had forgotten to show. I forgot to show this, and I wanted to show this because this is a recording that my dad. So this was when I was probably 8 or 9 years old, and it was like we were in my Uncle Sherman's garage. My Uncle Sherman was like like one of those guys that built electronic equipment, tape machines. He played the bass, and he had built this little studio in the garage. And we all got in there, our family and some friends got in there, and we recorded some songs, some of the very old traditional Christian gospel folk songs. I guess you would call them probably country gospel. And I don't know if you've probably heard me say this a lot of times before, but my dad knew a couple of songs, and I used to play for him when I was like 6 or 7 years old. I would be the only one that could play for him because he did not know what a measure was or a downbeat was. And so he would be singing something and he would like split a measure or stop or whatever. But it was like, yeah. So I want to share this song, this recording. And this was like recorded like on a reel-to-reel 2-track. Everybody was just kind of playing. We had, and so this is my dad singing. And so here we go. You ready for this? Let's do this. And this is to honor my dad. And without him, I wouldn't be here. Let's just put it that way. So here we go. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah. It's amazing. Yeah, I mean, just amazing. And I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed that I have those recordings. Yeah. So it just means so much to me to have that legacy. And so let me tell you about the the banjo. So the banjo was played by Bob Johnson, and Bob Johnson was a friend of the family's. That was he was blind. He was blind, but man, he played piano, organ, guitar, and he was playing the banjo on that recording. My sister was playing one of the acoustic guitars. I think we had 2 or 3 acoustic guitars, a banjo, and a little electric Farfisa organ that with the yellow vinyl top, and I messed around with that on some of the other songs. But what a blessing! So praising God for that. So let's see what we got here. And okay, so let's yeah, thanks Dad, love you, and I look forward to seeing you again, and which I know that is our blessed hope. And so okay, let's just quickly talk about the free to create. Okay, so we've got all the entries in, and I put them on a special playlist, and the playlist is has got everyone kind of numbered, and I'm going to listen through. And to tell you the truth, I've not had a chance to, because what I want to do, I want to put aside some time where Debbie and I can kind of listen, and I'm also going to bring in some other people to listen and to give feedback, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I sort of kind of listened through some of them quickly just to make sure everything is working right, and so but what I've heard, just the little snippets of things, it's amazing. It's amazing what you guys are doing, and I'm just blown away by what I've heard, and I can't wait to share. I am not going to share the full playlist publicly because I don't want it to get out publicly yet. But when we make a decision and when we make the official announcement, we're going to have like a watch party type of thing, where we're going to just celebrate all of the entries and celebrate you. Now, the way that there's going to be like a grand prize winner that's going to win the full Berlin studio, and then we're going to just do a drawing, a random drawing from all the rest of the entries, because this is like a celebration. And of course, there's going to be one that's going to really stand out, and we want to honor that. But we want to honor everybody by just doing a random drawing for the other Berlin orchestra. I'm hoping, I'm going to see if I can possibly get another copy of the Berkeley orchestra, because I just want to bless you guys as much as I can, and I'm just so honored to be able to do that. And let's see. Yes, I did, and I haven't had a chance to. With all the things going on with my computer and stuff, it's like Divisimate is an amazing thing. When I was at NAMM, I got to meet the guys at Divisimate, and it was amazing. It was amazing. And you've got to, the thing is with Divisimate, you've got to have it with, you got to use a breath controller with it, to get the full bang out of it. And what was so funny at NAMM, of course, we're not going to share breath controllers. So one of the Divisimate guys, he had the breath controller, and I was playing, and then he would kind of do the expression like that. But a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay, so let's see. Quickly, let's yeah, lots of stuff. Okay, let's see. So just want to make sure that you don't forget about the Summer of Sound, Native Instruments, and there's a special coupon that you can save an additional, I think, 10%. It's in the description. It's Praise 10, capital P, Praise 10, and that'll save you a little bit extra on certain complete bundles and upgrades. So make sure you check that out. You got a few more days, and I would say this is the time of the year if you're thinking about getting the full version of Kontakt. This is the time to do it. So yeah, make sure you use the link in the description if you're thinking about it, because that does help the channel a lot. And thanks to Native Instruments for that support. We appreciate that. So that's that. And let's see, who else? Heaviosity is having their summer sale still. And let's see. And then let's see what else. Oh, this just happened. So I don't know if a lot of you are familiar with Orange Tree samples. Orange Tree has a fantastic collection of beautiful acoustic guitars, and their grand piano. It's a C7 and it's fantastic. So they just launched their summer 2025 group buy, where you can really save a bunch on their library. So I left the link in the description to get some more information about that as well. And you guys know I'm a big Cakewalk user. So so they have just updated Sonar, their version of Sonar, the new Sonar. Now, if you were a previous Cakewalk Sonar user before all the crazy stuff happened, you can still keep that installed, which I recommend, and then you can install the new stuff. But you don't have to have a membership for this new version of Sonar. There is actually a free tier available. They did have the free Cakewalk by BandLab that was available, but they just launched this new update to Sonar where there is a free tier. There are a few things that are missing, but the core functionality and what makes Sonar great is still in that free tier. And then over time, they'll keep, bumping things up. But yeah, link is in the description too. So, wow. So much stuff going on. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Yeah, and when you have the old Cakewalk, don't uninstall it. Leave it there, because when you do install the new versions, they sort of unlock things and tie things together. So they can live peacefully together, for lack of a better phrase. Yeah, and the thing is, Andromeda, the best thing is right now is with this new free tier. You don't have to have a subscription for that. And so you'll get all the latest updates. So that's something to look into if you're thinking about that. Okay, so let's talk about, we've got Bob. Bob Dedes is in the house, like we said. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I gotta calm down. Yeah, so this is the thing. Cakewalk Sonar is Windows only, but they also have Cakewalk Next, and that is being built from the ground up to be cross-platform. So you can use Cakewalk Next with Mac and PC, and so I think there's actually a free tier of that too. So I would definitely check that out. So. And I've tried to wrap my head around Cubase, but it's like when you've used a certain DAW for as many years as I have, it's kind of hard to go back. Okay, yeah, Bob's here, and I see Adrian Banks is in the house too, and welcome. Let's see who else is here. Yeah, just a lot of housekeeping sometimes, and but that's what you got to do sometimes. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at Shogun from Bob's new endeavor. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. I love the water emojis. Yeah, yeah, it's something. Yeah, so Wilfred, yeah, man, I was like on Cakewalk like back in '96. That's when I first started, well, like with Home Studio 6 or something like that. And howdy from Virginia. Well, there's my good friend. And Donald, I kind of listened to a little clip of your entry but I didn't know it was your entry because I listened to all, well, you know what? I don't know it's your entry, but I heard something that sounded great. I said, well, maybe that's Donald. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. It's exciting. It's my first rodeo with this, so we're gonna find out. But Bob Dedes reached out to me just well, about a month or so ago, and with this new endeavor and Shogun. And this is an amazing thing. I think with Bob's approach to his libraries, he comes up with a world. He comes up with like a sound world, and then he builds the content to go with that. It's like each thing that he does gives you all the tools that you need just to kind of lean into a particular theme. And so right now it's on sale, intro 59 euros. The cool thing that Bob's doing with the Kontakt version is that you can get a light version of it. And so this is kind of cool. And this gives you a great opportunity to get a sampling of it and get it under your fingers so you can kind of hear some of it. And he's just put in so much effort in giving us so many details about this. You do need the full version of Kontakt for this, and in order to, well, you can't see that. You do need the full version of Kontakt. Let's see, do I have that? No, I don't, do I? Okay, yeah, I do have the full version of Kontakt, but it's something else. So let's see, let me get this going here. So let's enter the world of Shogun, and not only do we have a Kontakt version of Shogun, but we also have a Unify version. And yeah, so it's amazing. Okay, so we got contact date here. There we go. So this is and this is something I think if you guys are interested in this, I'm going to show you. I created a way that we can import Shogun into Kontakt 8, and I've got something that that I'm going to try to put together where I can share with you guys. You know, the thing is, man, the both of them serve different purposes, and I think if you have Unify and Kontakt, I think you're going to find that you're going to find value in both of them somehow. And I guess Bob would be the one. Ooh, Bob would be the one to maybe give a little bit more insight on that. So, but let's and I'm just going to load this up here in the browser, and let's see. And I've went ahead and favorited a lot of these, and that's one thing I like about this interface, is because I can put the little stars on here. But let's just dive right into Shogun and see what happens here. You've got voices, percussion, bowed and plucked instruments. I'm just going to hold on to this. That's wild. Okay. And then this is some bowed. it's just got a raw intensity to it, you know. It's just amazing. Okay, so we've got some tremolos. It is. It's got some dissonance to it and just edge. It's got edge. One thing that you're going to see with this is that we've got a lot of these presets that we can pitch shift down here in the lower section. So you see the green area has the root, but we can change the key. Wow, Arashi means storm. Yeah, you can hear that. And so you can basically just pitch shift these. It's similar to what I've seen Heaviosity do with some of theirs. So let's see. Some bamboo chimes. The key, I think that this will randomize the effects, and we'll do that. Like maybe let's see if I can find a woodwind. I'm just going to go down. Just got a lot of cool percussive things, ambient things. Okay, let's go to this bamboo flute here. Now let's hit the dice here, the question mark cube, and it'll randomize the effects section. And then we can use this to go back to like the default patch. Or it resets it, yeah. And we've got the different impulse responses. That's really cool. And basses. And see, this is where we get into the hybrids. So it's like traditional sounds, but you throw in a bunch of crazy hybrid synth and textural things. And got some booms and hits. Again, toolkits, just different elements that you can use to construct. And then again, you can go down here and shift the starting pitch on that. You can always go back to the original with that yellow key there. Just powerful. And then we go from that to the crystal bells. Yes, yeah. And the little I think this is right. Is that the sword here, the little katana sword, is the sample start. And then we can randomize that too, just to kind of give a little more dynamic. And this is the Emperor's Chant. So you got strings, vocals, percussion. Cool. Here's some more percussion. Just in your face, you know. And velocity sensitive, so you can build up to things. We got some flutes. I'm just kind of running down, just, you know. And these are flute, different flute gestures that you can just intersperse. I would say you need to go, you know, so Bob put together a video where he just sort of just live scored to picture using just this library. It's very cool. And then John has done like a 50-minute walkthrough, but just incredible, incredible things. Lots of things, resources to just dive in. And I'm just throwing out the samples to, you know, just to kind of give you a little taste. And you would pair these flute gestures with like the regular flute sounds and that kind of thing, just to kind of intersperse a little personality. And you've got these textures that have vocal and woodwind qualities about them. Very epic, mysterious type of things, you know. And the reverbs, yeah, Jim, the reverbs that he's done in here are great. The impulse responses that he's using is really great. Some really cool sound design and textures. I think we got something pretty good on there. I think, see, yeah, too much even of a good thing would just push it over the top into not so good. But we might. Okay, yeah, listen to the, yeah, here we go. The sound design. Yeah, this is classic Bob, man. It just like, and again, you've got these keys that you can pitch shift. that's crazy. Oh man, I wish I would have found these. I was in Japan. Uh, I was actually in Japan in 2000, and that was an incredible experience. I want to just, I want to see if I got, if I have, I just want to see if I've got any of those pictures. uh, let's see. I should have looked for those. Let's see. Oh, I do. Ah, oh, I do. I do have some of these. Okay, okay. Um, yeah. Let's just take a. Let's take a little detour. Um, yeah, this was pretty. This was pretty amazing. Here we go. Let's see. Can we get it? Yeah. So this was back in 2000, and you see the guy with all of the hair back there. That's yours truly. This was a tour we did in Japan. There's one particular picture that I want to see if I can find. Oh, will it let me? Will it let me? Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, there's we did a series of gospel concerts in Tokyo and Hiroshima, and with Larnell. I was with Larnell for 20 years. This was like my first big trip with him. Yeah, there we are with the and just amazing. There we are, the youngsters there, and there is Hiroshima, just incredible. That's at the memorial there, and Mount Fuji. And let's see, there's just yeah, I just see. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's there's one in particular that I don't think I've got it there. Oh, there it is. There. There it is. That's crazy. Just a lot of fun. A lot of good memories. A lot of good memories there. A lot of good memories. And yeah, is anybody else having issues with audio? Just let me know. But let's get back. Yeah, but Japan is just so amazing. The people there were just phenomenal, and just such a memorable time that we had. Just incredible. Okay, let's see. And this is the katana sword. We got lots of cool sound effects and things going on. Again, you can pitch shift those down here with the keyboard. And let's see, here's the koto. Now these are all kind of tuned to that pentatonic. Okay, yeah, you can do those really cool trills up here. And of course, you can pitch shift these. To kind of get it in the key that you want. That's fun. That's fun. I just realized what those purple keys were to do those nice tremolos. That's fun. And this is another koto. Let's see. Now let's dial in a little bit more of the shimmer. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Talking about just like painting pictures with sound. This is Kyoto. Another beautiful texture. Yeah, this is like. You bring those modern sounds, mix them with traditional, hybrid them up a little bit, and incredible. And we've got these effects down here that we can use. Stereo spread. And then pulse. Just kind of. And then the amp is not turned on, but let's turn it on. Like a distortion. It grits it up even more. And then we've got some effects presets we can drop down that we can say echoes above. That might be better with one of the like a plucked instrument, but yeah, I mean, there's just so much in here to really get inspired with, I guess, with these sounds. This is ocarina. Now let's do this. Let's just drop down that effects preset that echoes above. You hear that? And now let's change it to the amped. Oh, wow, that's almost like a harmonica, but it's an ocarina. Yes, it's like a harmonica with that amped in there. So that's wild. So we go from like dreamy, let's say. And then we can just go right to amped and. Yeah. Well, when I was in Japan, I'll tell you what I saw. I saw a big old samurai coming after me. I got the samurai blues. Well, I got the samurai blues. Let's go back to dreamy and let's keep going. Peaceful times. This has got a lot of possibilities if you are doing things like this. And even if you're not, it can inspire you to go to places that you've never explored before. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I just went through and just favorited some of these. Listen to how beautiful that texture is. You've got the super intense, but then you got this too. And you've got colors in between. Cool. Gongs? Gong, anyone? And then we've got, here's the shakuhachi. Two different versions of that. Cool. If you're talking Clarence, no, we haven't done the Fazioli yet. That's coming. That's coming. We're in Japan. We're in Japan right now. We're going to be in Vienna soon. Now, okay, so here we go again. Here's another whole area. Strings. We got strings here, guys. I mean, so these give you just a way to have just a variety, just a lot of cool variety. This is the spiccato. Again, listen to how edgy and let's throw in like one of those pulsating. And it's cool to have these effects here. They're very easy to get a hold of. Cool. And whooshes. That's the way to put it, Mark. It's raw, and organic, while being hybrid and cinematic all at the same time. It's just really amazing. Good job, wonderful job, Bob. A little bit of risers, and anytime you see the pink keys down on the end of the keyboard, those are where we can, shift those. You can pitch shift those down. Yeah, we just go all the way down. Yeah. So that's a little sampling of the Kontakt library. And what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and pull up Shogun for Unify. And like I said, there's a free version or a light version of Shogun that you can download, and make sure you do that. And let me see this. And this is so cool because Bob includes this really amazing overview of the library with when you get this. And so you've got basically 7 categories. You've got drones, sound effects, motions and textures, and signatures and gestures. He breaks down a little bit more about how to, the approach of the library, strings, and then the winds. So you've got quite a bit of ground. He's covered so much ground with this. So let's see. Let's go over to the Unify version, and let's just check that out just a little bit. And what makes Unify so much fun to use is because of all the other things that John puts into all of the Unify libraries. Let's see. So we got this. Do we got this? Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to go to one of the X patches here. What this does, this kind of just brings, it just brings a whole soundtrack together. And these are all sounds from Shogun. So basically, this is a MIDI sequence that's broken out into the different parts in Unify to create this. And you see all the different parts here. The root note is D2, but you can, play it around. Let's pull up another one of these. This is called Red Autumn. Let's see. Yeah. This kind of shows you what you can do when you bring it all together. These are kind of like demo sequences. Let's just put it that way. I think it is, F in chat. I think it is. It's these wild drones and the Suzu Taikos. Okay, let's look at this one. Ghost of the Blade. That would be kind of wild. You sample a drone for a drone. Yeah, that would be pretty wild. Nigel, I think that there was actually a synthesizer. I think I saw Dave Hilowitz do a video on this. It actually uses the drone motors as the sound generators. It actually uses it as the oscillators. So the drone motors are used as oscillators. So check that on Dave Hilowitz's channel. I think you'd find that pretty interesting. So this is Ghost of the Blade. Okay, yeah. All this is from Shogun. That's crazy. Yeah, let me just give you a sampling of a couple of more. Yeah, that's it, Negative Hertz. Yeah, the motor synth from, motor synth is what that is. Yeah, cool concept. And they're not LFOs. They're actually using them as the oscillators, the tone generators. The speed of the motors control. It's an amazing concept. Just really crazy. Yeah. These are like little mini movie scores that are living inside of Unify like this. Just a terrific job, Bob. It's just incredible. And let's see, one more. Let's just do balance. You put Bob and John together, and it's just like, John is thinking all kinds of crazy outside the box things, and he, yeah. Listen to that. Let's just do that again. Yeah, those risers and all those effects. Yeah, Bob, me and you both. Just so well done, man. Okay, and we can go through here. Look at all the stuff that we've got going on. We've got some ARPs. This is from Shogun. Let's see. And the thing is with Unify, you can plug, if you find a bass sound or whatever, you can plug it in, and then you can just layer, as long as your computer holds up. And some Taiko. And this is using MIDIBOX. Now, MIDIBOX is basically, oh, you can't see it. Hold on. Because it opens it up in a, yeah, so MIDIBOX is basically just like this little cool MIDI file player that plays these MIDI file sequences, and that's what's triggering these. And you have different parameters and things that you can assign to the macro knobs and just have all kinds of fun with. And with the macro knobs here, we can change. You can go to half tempo. Just do all kinds of fun things with these. Let's see what else we've got here. Got some drones. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I like that, let's see. So I'm gonna change the mode to a Unify layer, and let's just throw in this taiko here. And let's see what else we've got here. And let's throw in Kyoto. Let's throw in Kyoto. Well, Benjamin, you're kind of seeing that right now, because it's almost like you can start with a sound and then keep building. You can just build these really cool layers. So I'm going to go into this Unify layer here, and I'm going to see if I can pick out like a wind. So I'm going to go to that ocarina. And then we can go crank up the verb here in the ocarina buru. Now let me see. I'm going to put a koto in there. So we've got. See, I'm trying to find like the code. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So we're gonna do here. Okay, that's what we want to do. Let's do this. Yeah, so it's just like a playground. It is like a multi-Benjamin, but I think you've got so much more control over the detail of what you want to do with it, the mapping and stuff. It's very intuitive in that way. And then the thing is, you're not just limited to a Kontakt library. Your only limitation is how many libraries and plugins you have accessible to Unify, because you can just bring all of those into it. So so that's a little sampling of Shogun. I mean, you know, I think you would have to. I think John is going to do his Saturday live stream, and I definitely would tune into that. I would follow what they're doing out there at Plugin Guru. And check out Bob's videos, and let's do this. Okay, so we've got a couple of copies of Shogun to give away, thanks to Bob. And so I'm going to I almost forgot. I was so. I will. Let's see. Let's see if we can do that F in chat. So yeah. So what we'll do? Let me find. John's channel, and I will. Let's do that. And I don't think it's not posted yet, but this is where you need to go for the live stream. And then what I'll do too, let me drop a link to the this is the walkthrough video, so you can make sure you can check that out. And yeah, go to John's channel, subscribe, and if you're not a subscriber to this channel, definitely hit the like and subscribe while we're talking about it. So that always helps. So check that out. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's do this. So I'm going to set this up, and to enter, when I give you the go ahead, you want to hit the let's see, I'm going to reset. I'm going to reset the cue, and we're going to do a water break. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to do a water break while we're taking some entries. So you know the drill. You use the exclamation point and the word enter, just like that. And I've got some replenishing incoming. The hand is coming. There we go. Thank you, sweetheart. I got this. See how much fun this is. And this particular koto is already tuned to like that pentatonic. Okay, now this is this will be fun. Okay, my tempo is like at 120. Oh, what's the temp in the studio? I don't know. I almost be afraid to check. But I'm sure it's hot. Let's do this. Let's just do this for fun. I'm going to drop this down, and let's go. Let's go to Ambient Dreams. This is another one of Bob's libraries. I'm just going to go to have this thing with Shogun, and I'm just going to put one of these motions in here. Now this is the motion. And I'm going to do even. Let's see something here. And I don't know what this is going to do. Yeah, we could just. all you got to do is start plugging things in and experimenting and maybe combining things that you would normally think should be together, and you come up with something just very surprising. Okay, let's see. Are we ready to draw a winner here? Okay, are we ready for this? We've got, how many we got in the chat here? I mean, in the draw. Okay, let me find it. Okay, here we go. We've got 16. So here we go. First one. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go! Troubadour. Troubadour is the first winner. All right. Congratulations. And now we're gonna draw another winner here. Here we go. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Okay, let's slow the tempo down just a little bit. Let's go to like 100. Now that's I'm using the Africa beat from back to the 80s. Yeah, I spent the days in Japan. Okay, here we go. We're going to draw another winner here. This is fun. This is what we love around here. So here we go. We're going to select another winner. In 3, 2, 1, go. Matthias, congratulations. From Africa to Japan. Matthias, congratulations. And let's see. Congratulations. And what you need to do is, so what you need to do, you need to go down to the website, praisetracks.com/winners, and fill out the little form there, and I will connect you with a way to, and this is for the Kontakt. This is for the Kontakt library. So you do need the full version of Kontakt, but this is for the Kontakt version of Shogun. So congrats to everybody. And Bob, thanks for hanging out with us today. It's just so much fun to show what you're doing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And thanks for letting me be a part of this, this debut of your new company, Sonic Vortx. And make sure you check out Sonic Vortx. Link is in the description. And it's amazing. Just a lot of fun. And I can't wait. Can't wait. This is the beginning. This is a beginning. You know, we're watching the beginning of something very wonderful in the making, and I can't wait to see what is beyond this horizon here. So, thank you so much. Okay, let's see what we got. What I want to do, I do want to give a quick shout out to John on another library, and this is something new, and this is called CloudForm. And CloudForm, he's using some Koshi chimes and different chord samples. The cool thing too is that John just got a Yamaha C5 where he is at, and he made some percussion sounds, drum sounds that he did using the Yamaha, using his piano, different pounding and tapping and different things. So I wanted to make sure that I just kind of showed you a little bit of this. And then again, you can go to the Plugin Guru site, well, the YouTube channel, and just follow up with this. He just gets really in depth with some beautiful things here. And let's see. Oh man. Okay, I did save some favorites here. Okay, this is called the Galaxy Queen. And these are using samples from, he created some samples using Novum from Dawson. And let's see, this is chord. And this is like a bonus patch. This is Dreamliner, yeah. Just so much fun to put these things together. And let's see, I'm gonna bring in, oh, you know what? I won't do that. I'm going to just create a Unify layer because there is a piano he's put in here. I think there's something else going on with this. Yeah, there might be something, some of the chords, but yeah. But this is the CloudForm piano, and listen to this. I think, you know, John's using some of the Koshi chimes and different things. I think this is also foreshadowing something he's going to do with the C5, which I cannot wait. This is a fantastic piano. Atmospheric type of thing. It almost sounds like an acoustic piano and a Rhodes kind of layered together. And let's see, there was another. Okay, yeah, there's the Rhodes. Okay, I'm gonna just do it normally. So he's got a CloudForm Grand, and this is the CloudForm Rhodes. No, a C5 Grand, a Yamaha C5 Grand piano, yeah. Amazing circumstance happened where he was able to get an acoustic piano. He's got to see like a CP80, like one of the electric Grands, Yamaha Grands that. And again, this is using some of the samples from the Koshi chimes in the library. That's so cool. Close Encounter, this is a split patch. See how nice and big that is. Let's see, here's another split. This is Boldly Go. So you got this big bass down here, and you've got the beautiful pads. And then we've got bass bells. This is another split. I mean, they can get very beautiful and spacious. CC11 is like a filter cutoff, and CC1 is like a bit crusher type of one. This is a Taste of Heaven. Just so many fun things. Let me see, there's one more thing. Daydreaming. Yeah. So make sure you check out pluginguru.com and CloudForm, Shogun, and then Sonic Vortx, Shogun for Kontakt. So many things, so many beautiful things. I want to give a shout out to John for sending those over to me, and of course Bob for Shogun. Man, it's pretty amazing. Okay, so got one more place we're going to go. So we're going to go from Japan, and we're going to go to Vienna and check out this their latest release here. This is kind of cool. So if you've ever wondered about getting into the Synchron pianos, because the Synchron pianos are pretty much, some of the most detailed, if not the most detailed, I think, with upwards of over 100 samples per note and that kind of thing. But they are very premium as far as the pricing. And so VSL have been introducing these essentials. And we had the Steinway D Essential. They just released the Fazioli308, recorded in Synchron Stage. And so we're going to take a look at that. And I've got a couple of these to give away. We got a couple of these to give away, and so we'll be doing that near the end. You know what? Yes, that was quite an experience. I got to shake hands with Mr. Fazioli himself, and I got to play one. I got to actually play one, and in the cacophony of all the other Faziolis that were in the house, it was like, but just to sit there and actually, touch the physical keyboard and to feel and look at the instrument is just very beautiful. There they are. There they are. Ben is there. Our good friend Ben. Good to see. It's been a little while, but I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're here. Yes, I did. I did. It was pretty fascinating. It just a very wonderful time to thank him personally. And I saw his son. His son's more like into the business side, so he was out, doing his thing. So, but what we have with this, let me just go ahead and pull it up, and I think it's great. I think this is a great way for if you don't have one of these, if you don't have a Synchron piano, this is the way to get started. So basically, we've got and they're not skimping a whole lot on the samples because you still have just a ton of samples per key and that kind of thing. And then the mix, you have two new mixes. Now it says room mix and close mix, and these are like curated mixes. And I know we hear that word curated a lot, but these are like new mixes derived from, to create a room mix and a close mic mix for this essential version. So I'm just going to pull up some of the mix presets, and let's just start with the concert room. Okay, yeah. Either way, a rose by any other name smells just as sweet, man. It's so good to see you. So here we go. Okay, Clarence, let's do this. I'll go ahead and see what I can do. Let me load up another instance of the Synchron piano player, and I'll load. Yeah, hopefully I've got it in here. So we go back and forth for just a little bit. Okay, there's the 308. And it's going to load up here. Yeah, so we've got like 2.3 gigs here. And let me bring it up here so I can switch back and forth easily. Dun, dun, dun. And this is the concert mix. Okay, so I'm just going, okay, so let me show you what I'm doing here. So I've got, the essentials. Okay, let me pin this open so we can see both of these. And let me make sure, yeah, so. I don't know which one to switch. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, I see it now. I see it now. Okay, so this is the full. That's the full. And this is the essentials. Okay, now with the concert concert preset, this is the essentials. Essentials. And let's go to the full. Essentials. Full. This is the full. And this is the essentials. Is it live or is it Memorex? Essentials. And let's go back to the full. This is essentials here. You know, when you can get real picky and, you know, probably pick it out, but I'm thinking like in the context of just playing, you're not gonna really tell that much difference. This is just beautiful. Let's see, let's get soft. incredible. So yeah, that's the concert. That's the concert. Yeah, yeah. I went away, didn't I, Jim? I went away just a little bit. It's just that Synchron Stage is so big and beautiful. Okay, so let's go to the intimate room mix. You can't, yeah, it's baked in there pretty good. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. I see. I hear what you're saying. Okay, let's do, yeah. So let's go back to the mix and let me uncheck the reverb. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Okay, yeah, and you can get it pretty dry. Now let me just mute the room mix. It still rings. It still rings out because, you know, you're in this massive stage. But it's not bad. Now let's just listen to the room mix. And then I'll bump it up a little bit. Yeah, this is supposed to be the intimate room mix, so let's go back to that. You never know, Nigel. You never know. Okay, let's just put Black Hole on the, let's just do it. Why not, Nigel? I've been good. Oh, let's see, Eventide. Where are you, Eventide? And of course, we're gonna go. Yeah, and listen, Clarence, man, I saw a fantastic organist. It was like a movie back in the 40s, and she was phenomenal on that Hammond. Incredible. Um, okay, just a little bit. Probably like 20% mix in the mix, just to not have it overwhelm things. Oh my goodness, where's that? Let me see, I'm gonna dial it back a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You just want just enough of it. Okay, let me take that off of there. That's just so cool. And then what we can see here, let's see, let me pop this on where I don't know if I can zoom in. Yeah, my zoom is just not working that well. We've got mic delays, so we can adjust the delays on the mic, and sometimes that gives things a bigger sound, that kind of thing. So that's fun to play with. This is the player. And if we look at the mix page again, we can see that they're doing a lot of cool things with the panning. It's just the player here. Sorry about that. Okay, so you know what? I've been going through these presets over here, but we can close that and just go through these. Let's go to this ambient. Oh man. So What's Opera Doc was on television a few days ago. Kill the rabbit, you know. So and then, oh, Brunhilde, you're so lovely. I know it, I can't help it. Won't you be my wife? Yeah, it's one of the, I think it was, I think What's Opera Doc was voted like the very best animated cartoon of all time. I killed a rabbit. Oh, it's great. It's great. If you've never seen that, I would definitely look it up. That's where I've learned most of my classical music was from Chuck Jones and the guys from Looney Tunes. It's like beautiful. Yeah, I mean, man, they packed as much as they could in here. I think it's just it's a great way. It's a great way to get some of this. This is the Mighty preset. Let's see what we got with this. Yeah. So got a little bit of mic delay, and then the close mic. You can look and see the way they've power panned the close mic. They've kind of got those close mics kind of a little bit tighter, and then the room mix is kind of out a little bit. So that's kind of fun. Just makes it real big. Yeah, listen to that delay. You hear those notes hitting at different times. It kind of goes pa-chung, and it kind of pushes it out there. That slapback is kind of cool. Oh, man. And that's the Mighty preset. That little slapback really kind of... And let me turn the reverb off. It's just big sound. Okay, let's give a couple of these away. Thanks to VSL, Ben and all the gang, and Paul Kopf. Thanks for their generosity and allowing me to just show these beautiful instruments to you. Just so grateful for that opportunity. So what we're going to do, you guys know the drill. And if you've won anything in the past 60 days, I don't think we've not had too many giveaways here. But I'm glad that we were able to do it today. So what we're going to do, we're going to open it up for the entries. And let's see, I'm going to reset. Wait, let's see. Let's reset this. I'm going to reset the queue. And here we go. So here we go. Yeah, just do the command exclamation point and enter. I went away again, just for a little bit, okay. Are you ready? Yeah, let me. Can somebody name this? Can somebody name this? See, yeah. Moonlight in Vermont, yeah. Pennies in a stream. Yeah, good old Frank Sinatra standard. Moonlight, I think it's Moonlight in Vermont. So here we go. We're going to draw a couple of winners. And if you're a channel member, there's going to be a surprise for you, chance to win one of these if you're a channel member. So be watching for that. So here we go. We're going to select a winner in 3, 2, 1. Jim, you're the first winner. Thank you. Congratulations. And let's see. Congratulations, Jim. And let's do this. Let's do another one. Let's man, I love giving stuff away. And now, the second winner of the Fazioli308 Essentials is... Uh-oh. Ah, no! Ah, gee! I reset the draw. I reset it instead of selected a winner. Okay, so go ahead. Oh, gee, I can't believe I did that. Okay, user error. Okay, so go ahead. Let's see. Let me fix this here. Gee, user error. Okay, so go ahead and put your entries back in. Put your entries back in if you want to do this. We'll do this again. I hit the reset the entry queue. So yeah. Just noodle a little bit. Tuka Nuts, good to see you. Just a few more seconds. Okay, here we go. Don't hit the reset now. Don't hit the reset, please. Don't hit it. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wow. Okay. Calvin, congratulations. So, let's see. Let me make sure I write that in. Calvin, congratulations, my friend. And what you need to do, I thought so. Your first win, congratulations for that. And so what you need to do, you need to visit praisetracks.com/winners and send your information to me. Then I will forward that over to VSL. Make sure you have a VSL account and an iLock account. You need both of those in order to download and authorize everything. So, wow. Such a wonderful time, man. Beautiful. I'm going to put the ambient back up here. And I'm going to do that. Yeah, so. Thanks, everybody, for joining me today on another joyful journey. We're going to say good night and just pray. Everyone just stay safe. With all of the stuff in the world, we just look to the one who our help comes from, and just so grateful. So good night, God, and thank you, God, for this very lovely day. Thank you, too, for helping us in our work and at our play. Thank you, too, for family, for each and every friend. Forgive us, please, for anything we've done that might offend. Teach us to be grateful, God. Show us what to do. Good night, God, and thank you, God, for letting us love you. Thanks again for everybody joining me today. And you know what time it is? It's time to roll the credits. And I can't wait to see all of you next time. Yeah, send some. Thank you for that super chat at the beginning of the live stream. And Mark Holmes and Arad, the regulars, and so many wonderful. We're going to get the music cranked up here, and we'll do this here. Yeah, let's see. Matt and David. Jim, congratulations on the win. Audio Ang, Benjamin, Wilfred, good to see you. Pytox, blessings. F in chat. Bob Dedes, fantastic job today. Clarence, I think it was your first time being on the live, so thank you so much. And of course, I was here. Barry, Matt, Andromeda, Rick, blessings to all of you. Matthias, Makote, Zolhoff, Cherry Sound, Thomas, Steen, Morton, all of you guys, blessings, blessings. Calvin, congratulations. Debbie, I'm coming to see you soon. Lou, DJ, yeah, good to see all of you guys. So, and Amanda, good evening. Thank you for that super joyful, and blessings to all of you. And I can't wait to see you next time on another joyful journey together. See ya.